What's the matter? What's the matter? Charlie? What were you saying? Oh, is that right? Hi everyone, Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. I'm here with Charlie, who definitely has something to say. Well, go upstairs. Papa will feed you. Today is the 16th of June. It's a Sunday, and the moon is in Libra. The moon in Libra is ruled by Venus, and today Venus is approaching an exact square to Neptune. That exact square will occur just, I think, like 11 something tonight here on the East Coast. But we feel the energy and the influence. We also have Mercury early tomorrow morning squaring Neptune. Venus and Mercury are moving together. They're both in the last degrees of Gemini. And so because they're in the last degrees of Gemini and they're approaching their ingress, meaning their movement into Cancer, they first make a square to Neptune, and then they will ingress tomorrow into Cancer. Well, yes, they both ingress into Cancer tomorrow. They conjoin at the first degree of Cancer, and then they individually make inconjuncts to Pluto. And I think Mercury goes first. What does that mean? Well, first of all, the squares to Neptune can confuse us. Things, when we're dealing with Venus, we're dealing with love and money. And so we can delude ourselves when Neptune squares Venus. And things can seem fantastic and then terribly disappointing. So squares always bring crisis to a situation, and Neptune tends to obfuscate. So we feel all this energy that we want to act upon, but we can't see the direction we're moving in. And we can also sort of misjudge things around relationship and also around finances. So if it sounds too good to be true, dollars to donuts, at least right at this time it is. So be careful with that. Don't set yourself up for disappointment. Don't give to somebody else too much credit before they actually have proved themselves worthy of that credit, right? All right. And then tomorrow, and I'll talk about it a little bit because most of it happens when we're sleeping, at least here on the East Coast, is that Neptune will square Mercury tomorrow, early morning. And that not only is our judgment around relationships and money confused and not clear, just our general sense of how our mind works. So don't lie to yourself, don't lie to others, and don't fall for other people's lies. That's what I'm going to say. Once the planets move into Cancer, the conjoining Cancer, we start to depend more on the feeling nature of things. And so we're using sort of a different, something different to work with this energy. And I think it'll be a little bit better once everything moves into Cancer. Of course, I say that because I'm a Cancer. Check it out. This is Boo's Memorial Rose. It finally bloomed. It actually bloomed yesterday, and that's the picture that I put on the community page. We've been waiting for that one to bloom. Oh, look, we have another. I didn't even realize there was one in here. We have another mullein growing. There's a rose here as well, but I don't see a bloom on it yet. Hopefully it'll bloom. All the other roses seem to be blooming well. So that's the story, Morning Glories. And I hope that you have a wonderful day despite the confusion. Just don't commit, just don't don't commit yourself to things that you'll regret because you maybe trusted the wrong person, or you wanted to believe their story, and they too want to believe their story, right? So just be aware. I want to show you something. We have some thistle in the yard. Well, we have globe thistle, and that is right there. You can see, I don't know if you can see the little circular, the one that's tallest. And then we have like the wild thistle over here, and it's a protective plant energetically, so we wanted to leave one up, and this is the one we decided to leave up. And Michael is convinced it's going to be 5 feet tall or taller, but look at the stem on this guy. Look at the size of that stem. That is a plant, and the stem looks like a tree. So it'll be interesting to see when that blooms. And you got to watch when you pass it, because it is pretty pointy. Right, Charlie? Are you ready to eat, Charlie? Yeah? Okay. Well, I have to feed my boy. Michael's been fixing the garden. You see, he's got all his stuff out here to fix the garden. He's been working diligently the last couple of days. We do have some beets in there already, and we got things to gain, otherwise we can have no beets left. Those little bunnies come in and eat them. Anyway, have yourself a great day. And I will be on Sue Lynn's channel this week, Monday, I think. Or at least that's when we're getting together. I'm going to be talking about the United States, and from a perspective of the Kabbalah and some astrology, and perhaps other things too. I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about. So you can watch for that on her channel. It's going to be on her channel. And thank you again for all your cheers. And you did a great job, even though I was terrified. The live, I think Ona and I are going to be doing it in 2 weeks again. We're going to try to keep it on a Friday. She just got a new job, so we're not sure of her schedule yet, and we want to be consistent, but it's a little hard because at this point, because we don't know when she'll be working and the like. So that's the story, guys. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great Sunday. Be good to yourselves. Namaste.